month ago, but he won and we lost. And Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee, and I find that depressing, honestly.
Why?
Because I've been a Republican all my adult life. I voted for 11 Republican candidates, I guess 8 candidates in 11 elections in my adult life, all Republicans, and I've always been proud to do so. And I think the Republican Party, whatever its problems and deficiencies, the candidates weren't all perfect, but they were respectable, honorable, decent men who stood for basic conservative principles that I think are the right principles and have been good for the country and good for the world. Donald Trump really doesn't have the character, in my opinion, to be president, and he doesn't stand for those principles of American leadership around the world, standing up for freedom, free markets, limited constitutional government. These are really important things. The Republican Party, I think, is more than the Democratic Party, been the carrier, the defender of those principles. And one sees Donald Trump nominated, and one wonders, one worries, does the Republican Party still stand for those things?
But does this election of Mike Pence, the Indiana governor, in any way change your view of him?
I mean, I like Mike Pence. I've known him for years. If he were at the top of the ticket, I'd be a cheerful guy. But I think, as you saw in that interview with Donald Trump and Mike Pence the other night, it's Donald Trump's ticket. It's Donald Trump's party for the next 4 months, unfortunately, not Mike Pence's.
So where do conservatives go? If you don't vote for Donald Trump, do you vote for anyone? Do you sit out the race? Do you vote for a third party, maybe the Libertarian candidate? What are you thinking?
I'm hopeful for still an independent candidate, perhaps. The Libertarian ticket's interesting. If it flipped, and if Bill Weld were on the top and Gary Johnson were number 2, I might well vote for Bill Weld. I have some disagreements with him, but I think he was a good Republican governor of Massachusetts. He believes in American leadership in the world. Gary Johnson, maybe not quite so much. So my recommendation to my Libertarian friends is flip the ticket. Gary Johnson can step down. Bill Weld moves up from VP to the presidential nominee. Gary Johnson could be the vice presidential nominee. And that would be a ticket. Bill Weld, if he could get in the debates with Trump and Hillary Clinton, if he got 15% to get in the debates in October, he'd be pretty formidable. So that's very outside possibility, a long shot. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll write in someone I admire, I suppose.
But the